So my story with microgreens, I started out growing microgreens in my flat. It was summer, the windows were open, so there was a lot of ventilation, and I had fans, and I had no problems. There was very little mold. It was working out really well. I then tried to move outside, so I was in a kind of like geodome with polyethylene, and again it was summer. So the things were growing all right. There was a bit more. It was a bit less clear when I was able to harvest my products because of the fluctuations in the temperature and the amount of sunlight that they were getting and things like that. There was also a lot more pests, obviously, it being outdoors. So that was something to contend with. I actually found that quite difficult because I had orders to fill and I knew that I needed to plant for a certain time. And if there were other variables affecting that, I found that tough. I'm sure that if I'd spent more time at it, I would have cracked it, but it's something to think about. When the weather started to change, I was aware that I'd either have to quit for the winter or I'd have to go inside and find a sensible spot. So that's when I found the basement, and that's really what's enabled me to keep going through the winter. I couldn't have done this otherwise. It's brought its own problems, specifically the mold attack, which lasted quite a few months and just halted all production. But there's something about once you've gained mastery of an indoor environment, you're kind of sorted then, right? Like you've got that control. You're sort of not at the mercy of the elements and the seasons anymore. So that's where I ended up, and I'm kind of happy with that.